Hello and welcome to Surf All Day A1A, my YouTube channel where I take you on my surfing experience. I also have started some new series where I'm going to give some tips about how to get the most out of surfing Florida conditions. It's called How to Surf Florida Waves. Just released an epic trailer for that. Please go check it out. I'll update the link to this, the description to this video with a link to that. So you can check that out. But one episode already released, which is basically me surfing on a small day, just giving the 4 steps I use for surfing success on a day like today. Same formula. Okay, so you might say this is almost flat, but I say this is epic, and it's just a matter of moments before the wind gets on it. And certainly not epic from a normal perspective, but if you have the right equipment, it can be epic. Nice long lines every 10 minutes or so, a bigger one comes in. If you have this, you're in luck. That's about a 50-pound surfboard. And once you get that moving on these long lines, something like paradise. So managing the FOMO is the topic of this morning's stream, though. Managing the surfing FOMO, which we know is sure to come. You know, once you get a taste of surfing and you have that love of it, well, then you think about it all the time, and then you think about, am I missing the conditions? And I've learned over the years a few things that help manage the FOMO, because I am prone to it. Many of the people I know are as well. Whole industries have arisen around this concept: surfline, magic seaweed, etc. But here's what I say: don't check it. I mean, check the winds, look for storms a little bit, but don't overcheck it. And so I try not to check it until I get up in the, right before the moment of going, just so I get a quick look and understanding of what equipment might be best. But outside of that, I just go. I'm here at this spot that took me a little bit of walking to get to, but did not check it. No check involved. And here you are. Well, it almost looks flat, but it won't be. There are going to be sets. The problem is this north wind is going to pick up. It was northwest, it was southwest this morning. Then it went west, straight west. Now it's north, and pretty soon it'll be northwest, but much higher wind speed, and that's an issue. All right, well, I see over here. See, this is what we're looking for. See it right in this place here. This guy thinks I'm videotaping him. Oh boy. Here it is. See that little inside nug right there? That is prime territory. I'm on that all day. I get 3 of those and my tape's loaded for the whole day. That's all it takes. I'm standing here, I'm looking at the stream. 3 minutes is all it took to have that prime little guy come in. Now I know where there's a nice little spot that broke at least once. So I'll go ahead and get on that. Oh, look over here. Another one. Real close to the beach, but still. I never feel like there's a need to rush on these streams, which is nice. We're just kind of checking out the conditions. People going for a walk. Checking the down the beach shot now. That's a dud. I have felt the wind already shift a little bit, and I don't know if you can tell with this chromey camera. I'm actually getting a new cell phone very soon, so thank you for bearing with the quality of this one. It's not that great, I know. It's an older phone. Been trying out streaming to see if I like it, and I like it a lot. I got a lot of positive feedback, so that tells me there's something in it for people. South set swinging in. These are long lines, but they are micro. Part of this is learning how to read these conditions today. Second set, not so much. The tide is very high right now, so that's the thing to consider. If this was low tide, these lines would be breaking farther out, and it would be pretty classic for a longboard. Today, though, I'm going to have to thank you, Mason. I appreciate that a lot. I appreciate the ultimate wave check designation. I like that. No. The ultimate wave check is being able to look at these conditions and get stoked on them. That's the wave check in your mind, man. You need to bring 50% of that to the game. Nothing the conditions can do for that. A lot of that has to do with the Stoic virtue, man. They knew it 2,000 years ago in ancient Rome. You know, which is like most of what you're experiencing is just you deciding to experience it a certain way. That's the basis of Stoicism, and I found it to be quite true. You get to believe whatever you want about these conditions. Lots of beliefs to choose from. It's small, it's this, it's that. It'll be better later. The wind will get better. Well, tomorrow, and then my uncle said a thing. Here we go. Hey, Robert, good to see you. Welcome. Morning. You showed up. Well, Robert, you may be the good luck charm here, my dude. Look at this. This line. I've been watching this little spot right here. Saw one break there earlier. That's a good softy wave right there. But there's risky for the 10-0. Risky for the 50-pound 10-0, but I'm not above it. There's another one doubling up. Yeah, well, this is good. This tells me that the conditions are here. That's very encouraging, even though none of those waves really panned out. Those were lines. And here's a moment where internally my thoughts are going to, oh, well, maybe it's better somewhere else. Classic tiger trap of the FOMO mindset. Classic. Now I see myself having these thoughts and I just watch them like clouds pass by me. And I don't have to get on and ride them because I've ridden them so many times. Oh, the place that's 10 minutes away, that's the thing that the guy said was better on the thing that was, it's like, oh, nah. Part of the zen of surfing is the flowing of just going with what you got. Look at that. Now that I'm all about. You see, with that 10-foot board, oh, here's another one. Uh-huh. That's right. Yep, little pocket. I'm almost getting a little head dip on that thing on the right wave with the right wind. I can see this wind is kind of slacking a bit. I see nothing but positive indicators everywhere I look. But the zen is just flowing with what you got going under you right now. Not later, not in the future, not at another place, right now. It could sound like some hippie woo stuff, but it's really just the most basic fundamental thing. And it'll help you with surfing too. But, part of the how to surf Florida thing is not about learning how to do a air reverse or something like that on a wave. It's knowing how to tune your head in so that you can really have more joy than frustration in the experience. And can be very minimalist. Surfing can be very minimalist thing. At its root, you're something like Diogenes. If you don't know who Diogenes is, you might want to look him up. Where you simply have the bare necessities, like maybe one board and some board shorts. I mean, some of the places I surf in Florida, you see guys that scenario, and they're coming out with cut-off jeans. I mean, they, coming down with the reel. I used to see that in New Smyrna all the time. Guys in cut-off jeans coming down with a dinged-up board with duct tape across the front. And it's like, yeah, I don't need anything else. And they didn't. So much talent. New Smyrna Beach. Look at that. Oh. It's like mini Sunset Beach. That thing on a softie, Get out of here. Oh. Looking at it through Indra's net, through the lens of possibility of a 10-0. Nothing but possibility. By the way, I have links in the description to super affordable softies that I found. I'm going to actually be getting some here soon to show you on the channel, demo in that series also. And also I have links to wetsuits. The thing with the wetsuits is, I'll show you what I'm getting. I'm going to probably wear a wetsuit today just so I can be comfortable out there for a longer period of time. I could go no wetsuit today, but I want to stay in longer. Look at this whole thing. This is just a value line Hurley wetsuit. Now, last one I had was no Neil, same idea. Spring suit, perfect. It'd be too warm in that thing, but still able to stay out for an hour or so, 2 hours if I need to. Because you know what can happen? This can pick up, and as you can see, the crowds are not tough to deal with today. This can pick up, and bombers can start slipping in. And many a time, I've experienced this, that you're out there and you know the credit goes to the person in the arena, right? You're not going to get that outside bomber that just peeled A-frame, like mini trestle. You're not getting that on the couch. By the way, I'm talking to myself as much as I'm talking to you. Oh, something just came up on the outside. I think that was a dolphin. We're going to go with that, dolphin. Nice. Yeah, I've got to go order one too. And it's time for a new spring suit. If you saw that one's getting a little long in the tooth. They get almost after a... Gosh, I probably had that one for 10 years. But it gets a little stiff at that point, and I'm due for a freshie. So yeah, I'm gonna get one of those O'Neill suits. Have had so many of those spring suits, maybe 2 of them in the past. Just there's a point where it's time to freshen up, and that's why I like not spending a ton of dough on the wetsuit, man. It's because you end up having to freshen up to the tune of like you could pay $200, $300 for a spring suit now. And granted, they are better in many ways, but not in the amount of coins you hand over to get it way. So yeah, I hope you guys and gals and viewers of Surf All Day want to get out there, get on it today. But I think the wind in this area, Central Florida, Eastern Central Florida, is probably going to turn kind of tough a little bit later, but then it's going to go west later in the day, and we're going to have west wind for at least one day. I think it was Monday into, yeah, so anyway, the winds look like they could be favorable, and it looks like we got some kind of swell, so why not just get on it? It's probably head high at New Smyrna. Sorry, New Smyrna guys. All right, thanks for watching Surf All Day A1A. Please leave some comments. Let me know what you think about this type of content, things that you're interested in me covering, taking a look at, whatever. Ideas for episodes and that how to surf. I've got a bunch written down, but I'm looking to add, and you always give me great ideas. Thanks for watching Surf All Day A1A. Have a killer day.